live. Welcome to episode 3 of the Good Game and Good Drinks podcast. I'll be your captain this evening or morning, whatever time you're listening to it. I'm Marcus. Along with me is Bryce, aka this is Ekyurb, aka what's your other?
Who was Bryce Davis?
Who is Bryce Davis on the Twitter sphere? Yeah. And we also have a special guest calling in from space. I don't know where exactly he's at, but we got Lawrence here.
I'm out in LA.
Oh, LA. Okay, I mean, that's space-like.
Yeah,
I guess. I don't know.
it's a different time zone. I mean, different time zones. It's like a space.
Yeah. So we got Lawrence on the call-in line. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say if you call me in like 2 days, I'll be in Mexico. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Going like international.
Make sure we need to like print out some stickers or something so you can put up our podcast logo so they can listen in.
Some extra marketing going
on. You got no Spanish? Anybody know Spanish?
No.
Un poquito.
Un poquito?
What is that?
A little.
Oh, okay.
A little.
See?
I mean, technically, no is a word in Spanish, so.
There you go.
This is true.
I know.
This is
you already know that word.
Some Spanish.
You know. No, and yeah.
All right, so yeah, we are here. Welcome to episode 3. Thank you again for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff on YouTube, Spotify, follow us, all that good stuff. So every week we have our good game and good drink that we're playing for the week. So I'm gonna start us off here. My good drink, Smirnoff, green apple.
There we go.
Green apple, yeah. And what am I playing? The game I'm playing is actually, we talked about it episode 1, Knockout City, Dodgeball.
Oh, you played it.
I played it, downloaded it, played it, getting worked, but it's fun. It's like the skill.
I gotta play it. Yeah.
The skill gap between people, they doing like jump backflips and twists and turns and like doing fake throws, and it's just on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is what I'm playing and what I'm drinking. So I'm gonna go to Lawrence. If the game you are playing is not Final Fantasy X, I'm gonna turn his whole car around, and it's
gonna be some problems.
You just go.
Well, actually, the game I am playing is Final Fantasy X. But here's the problem. I knew I was gonna have a problem with Final Fantasy X because I've been reading on it so much. So right now I'm in the tutorial section because you get XP points for killing those things those sin scales
on the bridge.
So I've been there for like 2 hours.
A tutorial for 2 hours?
Yeah, I'm getting my levels up. I'm gonna be overpowered for all the fights, and I don't even care. Like, fight me. I'm getting at least some Aeons at the beginning. Like, I'm getting my overdrives before I even get to like my first real fight.
Okay,
that's a strategy.
I can't be mad. All right. Was that the game that you were gonna say, or did I jump the gun?
Well, that is actually that is the game I was gonna say.
Okay.
And I'm playing it while drinking Douce. So if you guys don't know about Douce is a very, very nice cognac brand. Nice caramel note. If you drink Hennessy, you'll like Douce better. Douce is really hard to find right now, though. But it is my drink of choice.
Nice.
I'll take note.
What you working with over there, Bryce?
All right, so my good drink, I think it's pretty much becoming a trend that I'm gonna pretty much have a caffeinated drink every week. So episode 1 had coffee. Episode 2, I had Mountain Dew. Episode 3, I'm rocking with the Rockstar Fruit Punch. I meant to get the Rockstar that had the Halo like code for it, but I didn't see it. But I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm still gonna get Rockstar. So that's my drink for the week. And then my good game for the week is the Outer Worlds. The Outer Worlds is made by the old developer of Fallout 3, I think it was. And then they kind of like branched off to do their own thing. Outer Worlds is basically Fallout. If you're familiar with the Fallout world, Fallout in space.
Okay.
It's basically, in my opinion, a more polished Fallout game, because Fallout games can be super buggy. I say Outer Worlds is a much more polished, better looking, essentially a Fallout game in space. So great game. It's a short game for RPG, but still a good game.
So you beat it already?
Or so you
said
are
what?
currently playing it? Like, yeah, you beat it already?
Oh no, not currently playing. No. Just a good game. It's a good game.
Oh, just...
Yeah, I beat it like last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least you played this one.
I did. Yeah, played it.
A step up from the last week.
Yeah. So definitely recommend it.
All right, we got Bryce actually playing the game.
Exactly.
Playing the game that's happening.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I mean, I'm also
so,
playing like Halo, but I didn't want to necessarily say Halo. And I'm also playing Forza, but I didn't want to say Forza. Those are all good games, so.
I mean, since you brought up Halo, we can jump into that topic right now. So, Halo had their, I guess, surprise launch of the multiplayer part of the Infinite.
Yep.
Like, were you surprised? Was it a surprise to you, or did you have a feeling it was coming?
There were rumors that they were going to do something for the 20th anniversary of Xbox and Halo, and a lot of people kind of like started to leak things on Sunday, saying like, oh, they may link the campaign, they may link the multiplayer, they may leak other things. So it was kind of expected, but when it actually happened, I was at work. Well, I'm working from home right now, but I was on my laptop, and then as soon as I saw that start to trend, I was like, you know what, I gotta fire up the Xbox and download it, because I gotta jump in. And I legit, hopefully my boss isn't listening right now, but I legit jumped in and played a couple of rounds after I was able to actually get in, because the first
was it difficult to get in?
It was, yeah, because it was like a mad rush. But,
was it worth it?
100%. Like, I mean, I think I said it episode 1, I said it episode 2, like I played the multiplayer tests, and they legit could have released it then. So just
how different was it? Was it like pretty much the same?
The menus are different. They're like that. I mean, for the multiplayer test, they didn't have like the full menu or whatever.
Right.
And they didn't have all the arenas and maps or whatever. They just had like 2 or 3. But for this one, I think they launched with 10 arenas. I think it was 10. There's some brand new weapons that weren't in the test preview, and the menu is totally different. And then some of the things you can unlock in the battle pass is a little different. But for the most part, it's very, very familiar. And it's special. It is special. There have been complaints about the battle pass progression, but if you think about it, it's a free game. So the developers and the publishers need to make money somehow. So
what were the complaints that you were seeing? Was it just like how much stuff was costing?
It was the progression. Like, people would have to play like 20 games in order to progress to like level 7.
So next level.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's like, and they did do some fixes over the past couple of days. But when it first launched, it was like, okay, they're definitely gonna put all of their attention on Battle Pass to sell Battle Pass, because that's how they're gonna get the revenue. So they made some tweaks, and they are treating this as a live service. So the feedback from the community, it's nice that 1 week into this beta that they're already making changes. Kind of makes me hopeful for some of the updates they'll make, through the lifespan of Infinite, because this is going to be like a live service similar like Destiny, and having continual updates, continual feedback from the community, and hopefully it stays good, because right now it's solid. It's definitely solid. It makes me excited for a campaign when it launches in 3 weeks. Counting down the days.
Oh, is that soon?
December 8th. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And yes, I did. Today, I officially took off vacation. I have vacation days Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, doing a little staycation to play basically Halo all the time during those 5 days. So yeah, it's good times.
I saw something about the co-op for Halo being delayed until like March. I think.
Yeah.
No, May. It was May.
Yeah, there's the co-op piece, and the like the multiplayer editor are all going to be delayed until next year. But me personally, it does suck to not have co-op in Halo, because I feel like, at least from my perspective, like a lot of my memories were around co-op and like especially Halo 2, and playing Halo 2 with my brother, like sitting on the same couch and playing the co-op. So that does kind of suck that co-op isn't here, but again, like this is going to be a live service. It's going to be support for the next 10 years. So, having to wait a year for co-op, I mean, I'm not really too sad about it. So I'm not tripping. I know there are some people tripping about it, but I'm fine.
Lawrence, do you get Halo? Are you gonna play Halo? Or do you even have an Xbox? You don't have an Xbox, do you?
I have an Xbox 360. But
Would you get it for the 360?
I'm actually thinking about it's gonna be on PC, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm definitely looking into it on PC. Because
right.
I still enjoy Halo. Halo was the original game that made me buy an Xbox. So I'm actually excited to get in there and see what it is that they're bringing back to me to see if I should get this new Series X.
Yeah. I mean, and people are saying that this is kind of a throwback of Halo. So like 4 and 5 was kind of like off the rails a little bit, yeah, from the original trilogy. But people are saying that this is reminiscent of Halo 3 a little bit, just by the gameplay and the art direction and things like that. So if the last time you played Halo was like Halo 2, Halo 3, and then jumping back in, I think this is a good time to jump in for sure.
And that's exactly where I am. I haven't played it since Halo 3, and I got mad at how it ended. I was like, I'm done.
Okay.
When did Bungie leave, or when did they step away from Bungie?
It was Halo 3, I think.
Yeah, I think Halo 3 was Bungie's last
one.
Yeah, and then I think 343 took over for Reach. I want to say. I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure Bungie stopped with 3 and then went to Destiny.
Okay.
So.
Alrighty. So, do you think it has a potential? Oh, you already got it on your Game of the Year list, right?
Oh, 100%. Well, I mean, yeah, for 20, like it released in 2021, but it's gonna be on 2022 like Game of the Year list for sure.
Well, speaking of Game of the Years,
boom.
like what I did there.
Yeah.
So we do have the the Game Awards that are coming out on December 9th is when it's dropping. You can vote online now for your favorite games. So how it actually works, I'm not sure if you are aware. It's like 90% of the vote comes from a jury that they have. Like they have like over 100 people, I guess like media people or influencers that pick the nominees, and then 10% of the vote goes to the fans. I don't know if that really is that much big of a deal. I think that's just trying to like create interaction and commentary, whatever. Because 10%, that's not going to determine who wins or not. Yeah. I know, like Bryce, your whole Grammy experience sort of thing. Mm-hmm. Like, how do you feel about the voting process of how that works out?
Yeah, I mean, I like how they are including the community, but it would be nice if it's more than that 10%.
The 10%.
Because like I mean, with the Grammys, they basically have like they're members of the Academy who vote for the Grammy Awards. So for this one, they have like a panel with some community support. It'd be nice if it was more of a community input. I don't know. At least for like Game of the Year, because I feel like the community is what drives the Game of the Year. Like art direction, score, and music. Like I can see wanting like professionals to judge those categories. But things like Game of the Year or best indie game, best fighting game, things like that, I feel like the percentage of people in the community should probably be more, but I don't know.
Well, I definitely agree, because a lot of the time when it's not the people who are the gamers who are selecting the game, they select games of the year based off of criteria that people don't even use to quantify games. So, we already know what my game of the year is, and I made the cut already. You know, Metroid for life.
Wait. Oh, okay.
We'll get there. So actually, no, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying, yeah. But yeah, I totally agree with Bryce. Like, I don't think big companies should be involved as much in the actual game of the year selection.
Yeah. So with that being said, I actually have like a list of the game of the year and the nominees for like the past 5 years. So I'm gonna run down the nominees for game of the year, and then y'all let me know who won or who you think should have won. I'll let you know if you're right or not. So in 2016, the nominees were Inside, Overwatch, Titanfall 2, Uncharted 4, and Doom.
Should have been Uncharted 4.
2016?
2016.
Inside, Uncharted 4.
Wait, which Doom?
Titanfall.
It was the
Doom. It just says Doom.
The original release?
From
2016?
Yeah.
I think that year it was Uncharted 4, actually.
It was Overwatch.
Interesting.
It shouldn't have been Overwatch.
Interesting.
Like, Overwatch is a fun game, but...
But game of the year fun?
Yeah.
Like,
not game of the year fun.
That one released at, like, the height of, like...
PvP, Fortnite.
Yeah. So I wonder if that was probably why.
But I get it, it's fun, but it's not game of the year. Like, there's no... You don't do anything. You just create a game, put it out there. The players do everything.
Right.
In my opinion. All right, and so 2017, we got PUBG, Persona 5, Horizon Zero Dawn, Super Mario Galaxy, and Breath of the Wild.
It was Breath of the Wild.
This is the only year that I was torn, because I love Breath of the Wild, I love Horizon Zero Dawn, but Persona 5 was my vote. Like, Persona 5 got my vote. I'm an Atlas fanatic.
Yeah.
All right.
And I remember this one because I remember saying that Horizon got screwed because Horizon gave their release date first, and then Breath of the Wild released like in their same release window. And I was like, okay, they just screwed them.
Okay, so yeah, Breath of the Wild went to. Do y'all agree with Breath of the Wild winning, or Lawrence, you don't think it should? You think it should have been Persona 5?
Yeah, Persona 5 was my vote, but I was like, the other two games, I'm like, yeah, this is a good selection. Like that's the kind of.
So you're not mad with that one?
I'm not mad at that one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Breath of the Wild. That's kind of like a once in a generation type game. Like Breath of the Wild was awesome. I can't even like hate on that one. So.
That's like saying, you know, who's your favorite rapper, and you start listing, you know, all top tier names. It's like, well, you can't really be mad at someone's selection. It's like you can't miss unless you pick like, you know, that one off. Yeah, that shouldn't even been in the category.
All right, so we're not mad at 2017. Let's go to 2018. Celeste, God of War, Monster Hunter World, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
So mine was between. It was between God of War.
God of War, because I know.
Yeah, I do. And what was that? The game that you said right after God of War?
Monster Hunter World.
Monster Hunter World was also amazing.
I mean,
that it was.
And Assassin's Creed Odyssey, that was.
Oh, and Spider-Man. I forgot about Spider-Man.
Spider-Man was good too.
Spider-Man was good.
I had a lot of fun with Spider-Man.
Man, that was the year of the PlayStation exclusives, wasn't it? Like, most of those were PlayStation exclusive when that came out.
Yeah.
Except for Assassin's Creed. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a fan of God of War, but you know, I guess I understand it, even though I'm not really a fan of it. I'll let it slide.
I would have said either God of War or Monster Hunter World. Because Monster Hunter World, like you said, was amazing. Yeah. Let's do one more. Let's do last year. So there was Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Doom Eternal, Last of Us Part 2, Animal Crossings, and then a Final Fantasy VII remake.
So, yeah, I was torn on this one because Final Fantasy VII that's like my original love. But
I
think Last of Us won.
Yeah, Last of Us.
But do you agree
Last of Us
with
was
that winning?
Yeah, Last of Us. That was a great game.
Last of Us Part 2 was epic. The game was super long. Like there were like maybe like 3 or 4 instances where I thought I beat the game, and then it kept on going.
Did you put the controller down and like walk away and then come back?
No. It was just interesting, like
to a clicker in your face.
Where like I thought the story was like legit ending, and the credits are about to roll, and then it just goes to the next scene. I'm like, really? But I know Doobie. I mean, yeah. Last of Us was epic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're not mad at that one either. So I mean, I guess that means that they picked the right game majority of the time. Overwatch was the only kind of iffy one, but the other ones we're not mad at. So
yeah, Overwatch is overhyped.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Are we gonna get there? You know what? Let's go it. So one of our questions of the week is our most overhyped, overrated game. So we just talked about God of War. Bryce.
Yes.
The floor is yours.
For my most overrated game? All right. So I was gonna say God of War, but I just have to vent about this game that I'm about to say. So this game is nominated for something. It's nominated for something. And the game really pissed me off. The game is called 12 Minutes. And if you don't know 12 Minutes is a time loop game where you're basically stuck in a time loop with your wife trying to figure out kind of a murder mystery, trying to figure out like who done it. And then progressively throughout the game, someone enters your apartment and kills you. And then that's pretty much the time loop. Like you die and then you go all the way to the beginning. And then throughout the game, you collect clues to figure out, who done it. The first 3/4 of the game is fun. It's interesting. It kept my interest going. I actually played this game and finished it in one sitting. I legit sat for like 8 hours and finished this game. So like the 3/4 of it was amazing. Okay. But what killed it for me is the last like 25% of the game, where like the story just like went off the rails. And I don't want to spoil anything, but just know that the ending of 12 Minutes is absolute trash. It is like once you get to the end, you want to pretty much like throw up in your mouth. Like it is like literally like Google the ending of 12 Minutes, and there are several different endings that could happen, but like Google the main ending, and it'll piss you off just reading it. I feel like I wasted 8 hours of my life after beating it.
Wow.
And it still got a lot of good ratings, but like the ending just absolutely like it really. I was upset. I thought I
was like lobbing God of War to you, and you just
I have to vent about 12 Minutes, like, and it was hyped because it has like good name like voice actors. It has Daisy Ridley is the wife, and now I'm gonna forget his name. The new Professor X, what's his name?
The dude from Split.
Yeah. He's the main like protagonist or whatever. So it has like big name actors doing the voice acting, and it's great. Like the first 3/4 of the game is like interesting, but then like the twist, you just want to like, I have it digitally. I want to like download it, burn it into a CD, and then throw it out the window. Like that's what I felt about that game, man. Like,
wow.
So
that is hilarious.
Let me stop. So
I'm sorry. Like I just knew God of War was coming right there. All right,
12 minutes, man. It was...
All right, so
well,
yeah.
What's next?
Well, so my most overhyped game,
Are we just gonna go
actually...
overhype all the way? Okay, all right, go for it.
Call of Duty.
Just as a whole record label crew and conglomerate, or just anyone in particular?
So yeah, I guess I should clarify. So Call of Duty used to be great. I used to love it. I used to play it. I bought like the original like Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and then 3, and then everything that came out after Call of Duty Black Ops 3, I was like, no, not again. Not again. Like it's a lot of rehashing. They're trying to catch up to everyone else. Like they put in the battle royale, trying to catch up with Fortnite, like trying to cut into their territory. They lost who they were, and that was obvious when they had Advanced Warfare, and people hated that game. And they after that game, they tried to remaster and go back to like some of their old classics and say, oh, you know, we're still here, but it started playing the violin for me, and I people buy that game in droves, and that game is not the game that it used to be. It's a shell of its former self, and they're trying to find some way to get a cash grab game like Fortnite, which grinds my gears because I don't even think Fortnite is a game.
Oh wow! Dang. What's the hit on Fortnite?
So, I guess my hate on Fortnite is probably the fact that it's free to play, but it lets children buy digital assets, which I know that's how they have to make their money, and they're doing a great job at it. They're doing a great job at it, but I feel like some of what they're doing is kind of teaching our children the habit of gambling. So sometimes you don't know what, like loot boxes in general, and limited time skins bother me.
So paying like real money for digital assets.
Well, it's not even paying real money for digital assets. It's paying real money for digital assets that have a limited time for you to buy them. So you can't say, hey son, do your chores and, earn some money and you can buy that skin. It's like, no, if he doesn't have that skin by some date, it's gone.
Okay.
So how do you say that though, but still play Genshin? Because that's definitely more gambling than Fortnite.
Genshin is gambling 100%. And it's also not directed at children. So there's not like dance moves and like they're not trying to be trendy.
Okay.
Genshin is a gacha game, and you know what a gacha game is. Like you don't walk into the casino and say, all right, that roulette table took all my money. It's like, no, you put your money on the roulette table because you tried to bet it. Like there's no secrets in Genshin. They say we are a gacha game, and that's what we are. Fortnite isn't as upfront. So I worked at GameStop for a while, and parents would come in and they're like, I don't know why he keeps buying these money cards. I'm like, well, he's buying things in the game. You should probably talk to your kid about what he's doing with the money that he's spending. But they're like, yeah, why does this game cost so much? I'm like, the game doesn't cost anything. The game is free. They're paying for dance moves and to look pretty. And I don't know. It's just something about that whole process that just like rubs me the wrong way.
All right.
That being said, my son plays Fortnite, and it drives me up a wall.
It's like, with all that being said,
yeah, it drives me up a wall. But he doesn't buy any of the stuff. I'm like, it's free. You're gonna play it for free, and you can buy stuff.
Have you played
if you
Fortnite,
want,
or you just hate it from afar? Because it doesn't sound like the gameplay, the game you don't dislike. It's more so the capitalist part that you don't really like.
Yeah, I've actually never played the game because I don't want to accidentally like it. Like I dislike the idea of the game so much. I'm like, I'm not participating. I'm not downloading it, and I don't even watch like gameplay. So I know the idea of what is supposed to happen. I played PUBG. PUBG was fun. Not playing Fortnite.
I think if you play Fortnite, you might like it. I mean, I haven't played Fortnite either, but I feel like I would like it though.
It's I mean,
because I mean, I've like, I 100% watch like streamers who play Fortnite, and I literally watch them for like 3 hours to play Fortnite. So I feel like just
that could be our first Let's Play.
Fortnite.
Yeah, if it goes crossplay.
I think it
is.
It is crossplay. I think.
For which systems? All of them?
I don't know.
Hold please.
But yeah, I mean, I'll be down for a Fortnite session.
Because I played it. I haven't played it in like seasons,
yeah.
But I've played it before. I mean, it's cool. I would just get like tired of them 12-year-olds like treating me because they would build houses and forts in like 2.3 seconds, and then I'm just trying to switch my gun, and it's just not.
Would you would you play on PC or PlayStation?
PlayStation. Yeah. How to enable crossplay? Yeah, it's crossplay.
Yeah.
PS4.
That actually that'd be interesting. Like we each play on our own individual
yeah, it's definitely
primary console, quote unquote, and then we can talk about the experience about PlayStation and Xbox and Switch all playing in one room.
Man, the lag.
I don't think
I'm like the lag and the latency. Like it's gonna be a mess, but it should be interesting.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah,
that sounds like fun.
Sometimes lag makes it fun.
For sure, like Genshin, like you said earlier. All right, so I mean, I wasn't really ready for my question of my part of the question, but since we here, I'll just go there. So my overrated game, or one of them, is BioShock.
Oh wow! Ooh. Okay.
I hated it.
Yeah.
I hated BioShock. I think it was BioShock 2 that I played, but for some reason I just couldn't get into it. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Y'all like BioShock? Y'all played BioShock?
I've not played BioShock.
I have not played it. I am familiar with it. I was like, oh, I need to play that game.
Is that in your backlog?
BioShock?
It is in my backlog.
BioShock is not my backlog.
Lawrence, what game is not in your backlog? That's a better question.
So if it's a shooter game, it's probably not in my backlog. And here's a disclaimer: like I worked at GameStop, and I was really good at what I did, so I got a lot of free games.
Okay.
So some games that are in my backlog, I didn't actually like purchase them with money. I purchased them with like knowledge, so I got them because I knew about it. So like for example, I have Need for Speed Payback, the deluxe edition, but I didn't buy it, and if I had bought it, I would be really upset about that game because it was terrible.
Yeah.
But I didn't buy it, so it's just in my library.
Okay.
And then Destiny, I didn't buy Destiny.
Okay.
It was given to me.
Never. I have questions, but I'm not gonna go there.
So wait, so about BioShock, what was it about BioShock? Was it like the gameplay, the story,
It was. what was it? I don't. It might have been the. I think it was the gameplay and the story. It was just the whole thing. I just didn't. I couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
Like I played. I don't even know how long I played. I maybe played like a couple hours. Like I didn't get too far into the story to see if it was even worthwhile. But I just put it down. Like nah, I'm not even gonna waste my time.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know. But it was on a whole bunch of people game of the year list.
Which Bioshock did you play?
I think it was 2. I want to say 2.
It was 3, right? 3 versions.
Bioshocks.
Yeah.
I think Infinite was free. I don't know about 1 or 2, but it might have been. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Bioshock definitely has a following for sure. But I mean, I can see it though.
I hate y'all. So my my other game that I played that I feel is overrated is probably gonna piss a lot of people off. Donkey Kong.
Well,
64.
Wait, which Donkey
64.
Kong? Are you talking about like
Donkey Kong 64?
Okay.
64.
Donkey Kong Country, that's to me that's a classic. Back on the Super.
Donkey Kong 64.
64. Okay.
Yeah. No.
You
know what? I'll go a step further. Any Donkey Kong game can not exist as far as I'm. As far as I see it.
Donkey Kong Country was that was the junk, man.
Oh,
you are crazy.
No, maybe because it's a monkey and I feel like it's racist. I don't know, but any Donkey Kong.
Everybody was a monkey.
Donkey Kong Country, man.
I don't like Donkey Kong.
It's classic.
I don't like Donkey Kong.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. I don't like Donkey Kong. Sorry.
See, I could probably understand like the original Donkey Kong, but like
throwing the barrel,
the Mario and all that. I'm like, okay, that's kind of But Donkey Kong Country, like
no,
it was like
if you could see my face right now, it would be a look of disgust.
Oh man.
Yeah, Donkey Kong can kick rocks.
Like Diddy Kong, like no.
So where's his mom at? Like who's Diddy Kong's mom? Is he an orphan?
I mean, I'm sure there's
Candy Kong.
Baby, like,
it's Candy Kong, because Donkey Kong has his girlfriend.
Okay.
That chick that blows kisses at you.
So
she's a prostitute, is what you're saying?
What? Wait, what?
What?
A gorilla prostitute. Yeah.
She is dressed kind of,
I'm just saying,
questionably.
she looks like a streetwalker to me. I don't know. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh Lord. No.
All right, let's get back on track. So, the Game Awards, right?
Yes.
So
let's get back to that.
So the Game of the Year nominees for this year makes me feel like I don't need to be on this podcast because I haven't played any of them.
Me either.
So there's Deathloop, It Takes Two, a Metroid Dread, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank, and Resident Evil Village. So actually, because of this, I actually bought Deathloop today.
Very nice.
It was actually on sale for Black Friday. It's only $30 on the PlayStation Store. So, definitely pick that up.
Like, if I had to guess, okay, if I had to guess who's gonna win and then who I want to win, I think Ratchet and Clank is gonna win.
Oh,
I think that one's gonna win. But I do want Deathloop to win. I want Deathloop to win because I'm waiting for that to go on. Be on Xbox because that game is like I want to play that game. It just looks fun.
We already know where Lawrence is going.
Well, I will say Metroid needs to win because it's the only title on here that has a history, and it's a title that I've been raving about for a little while now.
That's completely false. Completely false. Have you heard of Ratchet and Clank?
Like Resident Evil?
Yeah, I did.
Like you legit mentioned Resident Evil in our podcast that doesn't exist. Like
I understand all that, but Metroid has a deeper history to me.
Okay.
So like
so it's like the personal history.
Yeah, I played Metroid. I watched people play Resident Evil, and Ratchet and Clank. Even though every time I see it, I'm like, I should play that game. That is one game that is not in my backlog.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Because like it looks like a fun game, but it doesn't look like a fun game that I want to sit through because of everything else that I have.
Okay, that's fair.
All right.
So it's like if I had no other game at all ever, I'd play that game. But that.
Jeez.
And it's
really?
probably a great game. Like it looks fun.
Yeah.
You're talking about Ratchet and Clank right now? Is that what you're talking about?
Yep.
Wait a minute. Let me make sure I'm thinking about the right game, because I think Ratchet and Clank. Hold on a second. Video. Gameplay. Hold on. I'm just seeing something. Launch trailer. No, I don't want that. Gameplay. Yeah. It doesn't look like it's open world. So why do you hate it?
I don't hate it. It's a game I would play. It's just
if you had.
But you just said it was
other
the last game on Earth.
Well, yeah, no. If I had no other game, because my backlog is extensive, like ridiculously extensive, and I know that game, if I put it on the backlog, it wouldn't get played until like all the other ones that are already there.
Okay.
So I guess think about like if you have like your favorite hamburger. Let's say you like I don't know Red Robin.
Okay.
You like Red Robin. And you eat Red Robin all the time, and you know that there's a closer place that's probably really good, but it's like, why would I go there when I can just go to the place that I know and love and like?
Okay, I can I can jive with that.
Yeah, it's not that I don't like it. I've never played it. I've never actually watched someone play it either. So
yeah.
it's kind of in that little space where like, I don't know.
Yeah. So Marcus,
right.
what game do you want to win? What game do you think is going to win?
I don't know, because I haven't played any of them to have any type of opinion about any of them. I think probably Metroid is going to win. Either Metroid or Deathloop, because those are the main two that I've been hearing reviews about. Not too familiar with It Takes Two. That's I don't know. Maybe I should be if it's a game of the year. Psychonauts, yeah. Ratchet and Clank, yeah. Resident Evil. Yeah. So either Metroid or Deathloop were my picks.
All right.
So I think it's either gonna be. I was gonna say it's either gonna be Metroid or Ratchet and Clank. Like it's gonna be one of those two.
I think Ratchet and Clank's gonna take it.
I will go on record right now saying if Ratchet and Clank win Game of the Year, I will buy it and play it.
Yeah, you heard
but
it.
how long will that take you
first.
to buy it and play it? Because not Destiny 2, Final Fantasy X was out for a good 39 years. And never mind. Speaking of games that are that Lawrence is not going to play and be on his backlog, there is a kind of, I guess, great value. What is the name of the game? Drawing a blank.
Great value. Like Walmart
brand? No, Walmart brand. What's the real game?
Like the Nintendo?
Yeah.
Smash
Nintendo.
Brothers?
What is that game? Smash Brothers.
There we go.
Thank you. If you've heard of or seen a game called Smash Brothers, is what I think that's what y'all said was the name of the game.
Yeah.
This is like
Super Smash Brothers.
Super. Oh, there's a super in front of it. Okay, I apologize.
Super
Smash Brothers. All right, so Super Smash Brothers, so Multiverses is like a great value Smash Brothers because I mean, it's not name brand, but
I mean, it has name brand characters though.
Yeah,
So it's
like top tier characters too.
I mean, characters doesn't make the game not great value. I mean, if it's not the OG, like if it ain't Frosted Flakes, like sometimes, okay, so Frosted Flakes are good, right? I mean, that's
Right.
the OG, but
Flakes
Frosted
frosted.
Flakes with the flakes frosted with the bear on it, you know what I'm saying? It's good too. It's not. I'm not saying it's bad.
Sometimes better.
I'm just
Like-
saying.
like the Jewel brand Frosted Flakes. You can't hate on that, you know.
Like Fruit Loops
So-
and then Fruit O's, Fruit Rings.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like the old school Popeye cereal. I remember that
Popeyes.
Popeye, the cereal in the bag.
So let me
throwback,
tell you
yeah.
my problem with this game. Let me tell you my problem with this game.
Oh,
All right, I
get
haven't
back on
played it.
topic.
I haven't even played this game,
it's not
but
out yet.
it's so long after Super Smash Brothers and all the other Super Smash Brothers clones. You know, Brawlhalla.
Mhm.
That was a good clone, and now Super Smash Brothers is it's a grown up now. It came on N64, and now all of a sudden we have this multiverses. Like I want
But
to see
this game,
what are they gonna bring?
this game though is like multi-cross platforms. You can play on PlayStation. You
Yeah.
could play on Switch. No, you can't play on Switch. No, Switch is excluded. Forget y'all. You could play on PlayStation.
excluded,
You could
yeah.
play on Xbox. You can play on PC. So I think that's
You get no
why
love.
they said, forget Switch because you're already talking bad about it because you know we got Smash Brothers or Super Smash Brothers. My bad. So you get no love.
I mean, I like Brawlhalla too, but I'm gonna play multiverses. I don't even know why I'm playing. I'm gonna play multiverses.
I mean, just the simple fact that you can play Batman versus Shaggy. I feel like that alone should, you know, garner some plays. Like that alone, or like Arya Stark versus, I don't know, Harley Quinn. Like
Harley
that's
Quinn,
like, that's an awesome matchup right there.
So who's your go-to character? Who are we gonna pick? So we got Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, Shaggy. Like I wonder if like Scooby Doo is gonna be like Shaggy's Pokemon. You know how a Pokemon trainer can throw out Charizard and everything. If you gonna
Gotta be.
throw out
I mean, I think I'm a rock with Tom and Jerry. I think Tom and Jerry will be my starters.
Yeah, I like Tom. And Jerry.
I'm feeling kind of Harley Quinn. You know, she has a hammer. She has a bat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, Adventure Time. I feel like. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm gonna need to play this game too.
I feel like I'm a little too old to know about Adventure Time, but I know it is a popular cartoon or whatever.
Same.
So
yeah.
I watched that. I'm on like season 4.
really,
Yeah, it's a lot less for kids than you would think.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
a lot
for
of
sure.
is
there's
it
a
like
lot of sexual undertones.
like
Big
like
mouth.
SpongeBob?
Oh.
Only they just straight up say these jokes.
I mean, in SpongeBob, they kind of do too, though. Like SpongeBob be getting away with some jokes, man.
Yeah. So you are gonna you changed your mind already, Lawrence? You are gonna play it?
No, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it.
Okay.
But yeah, and I didn't even know Adventure Time was in there. Adventure Time is like one of my favorite shows.
Oh, that flipped the switch for you?
Yeah.
So it's in Adventure
Yeah,
Time. It is Jake the dog and Finn the human.
Mm-hmm. The fun
Yeah.
will never end. It's Adventure Time.
Oh, okay.
What those are
There you
very
go.
very original names, like Jake the dog, Finn the human. Like,
I would. See
I
them
mean,
not
you know,
who
Lady
they are.
Rainicorn.
what about
that's
you,
not-
Marcus? Like, who would be your starter?
I was gonna say Tom and Jerry, but since I can't do that, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Wonder Woman. You know, if it's Gal Gadot, I wonder if that'll be. I just want to see that. I don't know if I
Wonder Woman.
I was watching some gameplay footage, and she's actually a good character because if one of your teammates get thrown off the whatchamacallit, she can whip them back. Yeah, so that might be strategically. I think that might be a good one to start with because of the lasso.
See, I'm not liking how this sounds because that means like Batman's going to be the ultimate character because he has all the toys.
It's true, but don't hate on Shaggy though.
Yeah,
Shaggy, I don't know, but I'm sure Shaggy has like something up his sleeve.
He's gonna be throwing out
he has to go against Wonder Woman and Batman.
Superman. I feel like Superman's a cheat code.
And Finn and Jake have magic.
Does he? I wonder if they're gonna have like droppable items too. So I wonder if Kryptonite's gonna be one of the items, and then Superman just dies off rip. That'd be cool.
Push him off the ledge.
All right, so it's like I said, it's coming out on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, but not on Switch. So rip Switch. But something that is coming out on Switch, Pokemon Brilliant. Transitions
again.
If I do say so myself. Again.
It's
Pokemon Brilliant and Shining Pearl is actually a remake.
Okay. From
if I'm not mistaken, it was on the 3DS.
From the Wii from handheld.
Yeah, they've most of the time been handheld except for like Pokemon Snap.
Let me see.
And Pokemon Stadium. Those were two games that weren't handheld, but they are remakes. I have not looked into the game because I hung up my Pokemon shoes a while ago. I still play Pokemon Go, but as far as like new titles in Pokemon, like they haven't done anything to make me come back.
Yeah.
Because the only thing that they had was pocket monsters and make them fight, but I have that in all these other games now. There's so many other genres of games that use that same idea. So the only thing that Pokemon has is like that old nostalgia. And they messed it up because there's more than 151 Pokemon. I'm like, there's too many. I don't.
I haven't played Pokemon in I don't know how long, but last time I played it, they had like some other alien-looking dog thing, and it was like different. It was like poison. I mean, poison's there, but then there was like different. Like it was just so many different types of. I'm like, where's the fire and ice? Like, how was it weak against? Yeah, I don't understand.
And there's like level ups, and you can make them like stronger for a little time, and I'm like, no, this is too much.
I'm
water, fire, grass.
That's what I'm saying. Ground. Water and ground. Yeah, exactly. I mean, psychic and ghost is cool. Every now and then. Yeah. I hated Jinx because it was ice, because that was like the only ice Pokemon in the game. But no, that was Articuno, I think too. But
Blackface.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in the same boat that I haven't played Pokemon in years, in decades. I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I think isn't this game in full 3D? Is it full 3D?
I think so.
So it's not. For what I've seen, it doesn't look like it's full 3D. It looks like it's the same game, but with better graphics. So it's still the same view, but like the buildings look more like a building, and the Pokemon look more like Pokemon, and they do things instead of just that flash.
Because like wasn't there a Pokemon game that came out that was full 3D? So I'm pretty sure there's one that came out that I intended to play, but I just never got around to playing it. But
that was Sword and Shield.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the problem with Sword and Shield was it was full 3D, but they didn't animate the Pokemon fully. So there's a lot that they missed out there.
Okay.
So Bryce, watch our podcast on YouTube, and in the background of our podcast on YouTube, you will see gameplay footage of the comparison between the old one and the new one.
Of this episode?
of this episode. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
It's gonna happen.
I mean, we'll see.
It's gonna happen.
We'll see about that. but if it is there, it'll be right up here. It'll be right up there.
Up there. Okay.
Yeah. for people on Spotify, it'll be right. We're pointing above us. Both on Spotify.
Yeah. And if you're listening on Spotify, watch us on YouTube too. If you're watching us on YouTube, listen to us on Spotify. If you're doing both of those, listen to us on Google Podcasts. Yes. And if you're doing that too, listen to us on Apple Podcasts.
Yes.
If you're real, you would do all four at the same time. I don't know how much bandwidth and Wi-Fi that'll take up, but respect. All right, and so let's round it out. So I don't think we are going to be recording next week because of the holiday, Thanksgiving and everything. Yep. So Black Friday, we're going to be actually out there shopping, which is why we're not going to be recording. So what are some of your Black Friday wish list items, or something that you're looking to pick up, or something that you would want to pick up, or yeah.
Yep. I want to start off. I'll start off. So I got 3 things, and I'm looking at it right now. That I've been eyeing these 3 things for a while. Mm-hmm. The first one on my list is the Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. So that is the original price is like $180, which is a little outrageous for a controller. So I'm hoping that goes down to like sub 100. If it goes down to like the close to the 100 range, I'll drop the 100 on that one.
Hey Bryce.
Yo.
Bryce. Guess what?
Yo.
I have stats.
There we go. Let's go.
So the average saving of Black Friday specials is 37%. So whatever the normal price is, generally it's 37%. Yeah, 37% less of that. And then 30% of all retail sales come for the whole entire year come between Black Friday and Christmas.
Okay.
So it's a big shopping weekend. So
yeah,
37%. What's 37% of 180? I don't feel like doing math. Anyway, whatever.
I mean, right now, right now it's 22% off.
22%.
One thing you might want to consider about those Pro controllers. This is the way I used to always explain it to people who were on the fence about it. The Pro controller, you can swap out every single piece on there. Mm-hmm. So essentially, if you've ever had a controller that started to get drift, if you started to get like drift or things of that nature, and you had to replace your controller, when I see someone come in like 2 or 3 times with a replacement controller because of drift, I'm like, just get a Pro controller. You can replace those pieces for a lot cheaper than buying a new controller.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, I'm definitely not on the fence. Like, I want it. Like, I just gotta wait for the right price, because I can't spend $180. I'm sorry. It's just that's a lot of money for a controller.
I feel you.
But if it gets down to like 120, I might make the leap. Maybe. The second thing on my list is, and this game has been on my list for, I kid you not, like 2 years. Oh, it's been on my list since December 27, 2019. Because Amazon has like the date that you added to the thing.
It's in your cart already?
So, what's that?
It's in your cart already?
It's on my wish list.
It's on your wish list. Okay.
Yeah. It's a Switch game. Lawrence, you may know it. Astral Chain.
Oh, I have that game. I love it.
I've been waiting for this game to be discounted since December 27, 2019. And it has never fallen below $59.99. Wow. But there's a rumor that Nintendo is going to discount it to $40 for Black Friday. So if that is the case, then I'm gonna grab that for $40. It's been on my list since 2019.
That's okay.
And then my last one is the $219 Xbox expansion card. Yeah, that's also a little steep. If that goes down to like $120, then I might get that too. But
good luck with that.
That's yeah, exactly.
That's a discount.
Um,
What is the expansion like for the storage?
yeah, it's a terabyte expansion. Yeah,
Gotcha.
for the Series X and S. So that's my list.
I don't think that last one is going to come to a fruition for you.
Well,
It's wishful.
For me, Black Friday isn't looking like a fun time because most of what's going on sale is stuff I already have.
That's
so
in your backlog.
They have like Breath of the Wild, Astral Chain, Mario Kart. Like they have all their big names coming on sale. So like Super Mario Odyssey is supposed to be coming on sale. But all of those titles I already have. So they're not really enticing me to buy something new. But one thing that is on my Black Friday list, I need a regular Switch. And let me explain. So the Switch I have is a special edition Animal Crossing Switch. Love it. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. But I'm starting to see like the effects of how much I play is starting to rub off, like the sheen on the back.
On the whatchamacallit, the joysticks.
No, on the actual Switch. Like on special edition Switches, there's engravings on the back.
Okay, like on the screen.
Yes, on the back of the screen.
Yeah. Okay.
And it bothers me because like you can see like every fingerprint, and as a collector, well, I do wash my hands, but it's like you wash your hands and then you put on like lotion, and now there's like this
wash your hands,
this light film of lotion on the back, right? Then you wipe it off, and I'm getting a new Switch, but okay. I have to hold off.
So you get a backup Switch.
Yeah. Yes. So I might get like a Switch Lite because there's a couple deals coming out on the Switch Lite.
Yeah.
Because if I'm just playing it like out and about, Switch Lite is perfect for that. And I mean, I can keep that until the Switch Pro comes out, because by then we'll be, they'll give one to us for us to try out and tell them all about it.
Yeah. You said Switch Pro?
Yeah, Switch Pro.
By when we'll be big enough that they'll just send us all one so we can try out. All right, so if that Switch goes on sale, let me know, because I need to pick that up because I'm missing out on a lot of games, it seems like. So for me, I actually already got one, like I talked about earlier, Deathloop, $30.
That's a steal.
That's a steal.
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank is $50. That's Lawrence, if you want to get that too, because it's on sale right now. I know you said you don't really want to play it unless it's the last game on earth, but it's on sale. I know how you like sales,
man. So harsh.
So that's pretty much it that I want on my wish list, because I have everything else I want. Spider-Man Miles Morales is on sale for the low. I think it's like $25 or something like that. So there's a lot. Far Cry is only $40 in the PlayStation Store. That's crazy because that just came out. Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy is $38. I heard a lot of good things about that too.
Me too. Put that to my backlog.
Add that to your backlog. Yeah. So I think that is pretty much it as far as stuff that I'm looking forward to. That's pretty much it. So we already did our question of the week, so I can skip that off. So I think we are actually done.
Yeah, we did it. We made it through episode 3, through all the technical difficulties.
All the technical difficulties.
Oh man, the struggle.
You may or may not know about, but we are here.
Man. It's
so
we made it.
Yeah. So Bryce, do you want to plug anything, or
No, yeah, this is
Reintroduce yourself.
yes, Bryce. You can find me at Who is Bryce Davis on Twitter, as well as this is Ekyurb on Xbox, Sony, and Nintendo. That is this. Wait, this is ECYRB.
Forgot your name. Okay.
And
Lawrence.
And I am your shyness. You can find me on Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox. I do have the underscores in my name, except for on Xbox. You can find me on Instagram. And yeah, you can find me on Instagram. I'm starting to
but not Twitter,
but not Facebook.
Not Twitter. Don't look for me on Twitter.
Yeah.
Or Facebook.
Twitter me is not, about games at all. But I am welcoming all challengers to any game that I own. So, I mean, even if you think you can beat me, I'll beat you. And if you don't, then it was just an accident. We'll play again.
The challenge is out there, folks.
Challenge. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Switch just so I can challenge you because you be talking a lot of stuff that I don't really agree with. But yeah, so Marcus M. PlayStation. That's pretty much it. Y'all know the deal. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Peace.
Right. Yeah.